welcome back. Thanks very much for joining us on Your Money, Your Call. Sam Henderson is Managing Director and Senior Financial Advisor at Henderson Maxwell. One of our experts tonight, the other, Anne-Marie Essler, Technical Research at Centric Wealth. Heaps of people on the line. Let's go to Lynn from South Australia giving us a call. Lynn, hi.
Hi. I have a question regarding industry funds. I'm just wondering whether they are better than perhaps the funds with the insurance companies, as advertising suggests that on TV.
Yeah.
And would you recommend switching to an industry fund?
Can we go right back to basics and say what's exactly the difference? What is a retail fund? What's an industry fund for people that don't know? Because
it's such a diverse range that's available out there, and I think this is where people get tripped up because they're not sure what to compare against. So I think for an industry super fund, the best way to describe it is it probably invests via the indexes, so it's very cheap in how it invests. You're not paying high management expense ratios because you're not using retail managed funds, and generally it's put together to benefit the members of that fund, and the profit is supposed to go towards the members of that fund, even though they're spending a fortune on advertising campaigns right now, and they're also struggling to give good strategic advice. So it depends what you need. I'm a bit of a sceptic when it comes to industry super funds because I focus very much on strategy first, product second. Industry super funds selling on fees, we're selling on strategy and value add. So I think the important thing is to work out what you need. If it's simply based on returns and fees, then perhaps an industry super fund is right for you. If you need tax advice and structural advice and you've got a slightly more complex area you're looking at saving some tax, then I'd certainly sit down with a financial advisor and have a chat about the available funds that are out there. One thing we haven't mentioned as well is the possibility of having a self-managed super fund. So they're probably your three main options: industry, retail and self-managed super. But there's plenty of good funds in all areas.
Okay, and
there's a lot of consolidation in the industry as well. So you're finding a lot of the larger industry super funds like Australian Super are starting to swallow up the smaller ones. And I think this convergence is going to occur across super funds as a total, as a whole. So universally, I think we're going to see a real convergence of retail funds and industry funds, because the issue that industry funds have is that they don't offer strategic advice and they're struggling to keep their high net worth clients at the moment.
Sure.
The retail side of it's struggling to keep their lower net worth clients because their fees are too high. So we're getting this real convergence in the industry where everyone needs to offer good strategic advice and they need to have good, cheap investments.
Okay.